everybody, welcome or welcome back to Finding Joy in Becoming. It's me, Khata Am. And before we go any further, I'd like to say Happy New Year. I've decided to start my year late, and you all gonna allow me to celebrate New Year's. I looked at 2020 at Jan. I was like, no, there's no freaking ways this is part of my 2026. I refuse. That was a trial month because what the hell? What the 2026 was like, girl, come here. Like, okay. So we're not counting. This is a new year. I'm very happy to be back into this space in this very beautiful year. And yeah. So before we start the year, I'd like to talk about my 2025 in books. 2025, I was ready. You know, when Jen started, I was so ready. Bookstagram ready. I had content ready. I ended up not posting it, and then it became too late because my content was, you know, was time sensitive. Like, it was specific. This is Jen, this is Fab. So when months went by, it ended up being a thing of like I couldn't post it. My 2025 in books was not good. My 2025 in books was the lowest since Bookstagram and Booktube. My 2025 in books had many books that I DNF'd, and I don't know if I should make a separate video about that because it had nothing to do with the books themselves, but it had everything to do with me. I'll pick up a book, I'll struggle to get into it because my mind was all over the place. My 2025 in books was not good. I think I said that more times than I can count, and one of the reasons was because I had a social life, and as good as that is, it kind of messed up my schedule because now I moved from reading before I sleep to being on a call before I sleep. I moved from reading whilst I'm eating to texting whilst I'm eating, so it's just that kind of thing. I read only 14 books. I DNF'd quite a number of books, but the 14 books are the books that I started and I finished. I am happy with that. Clap hands for myself, but I know I could do better. It's not like I was doing anything important. I have so many books that I didn't review, so many books that I didn't bring into the space, so many books that had beautiful covers but no beautiful pictures. So many books that deeply touched me, that I wanted to break down, that I wanted to share, but unfortunately I was just too busy, too occupied, and I couldn't go through them. But this year we are doing things differently. My main objective of the year is to read at least 15 books, which lessens the pressure for me so I can read in my own pace, in my own space. I'm being mindful of the changes in my life. Also, there was work last year, and there's also work this year, which kind of just messes up your life, you know. So I'm just going to move around like I know I have other things to do than read. Okay? Yes. Is that clear? So can you all wish me a happy new year? Okay, these are the books that I got from the local library. I got quite a number of books. I got 5 books. I got them sometime in Jan. This is the book I picked up because it's on Book Talk. It's not on the Black Gaze Book Talk, but it's on Book Talk, and I saw it at the local library. I'm like, I saw this book somewhere. I'm picking it up. I'm loving them. Oh yeah, that's the song. I was like, I'm picking it up. Guys, I'm sweating. It's so hot. This is a book I picked up because of Book Talk. I have started reading the book, and all I can say is it's a very slow book. I'm still trying to get into it. I can't comment right now because I'm only 28 pages in. This is a book I picked up because I know the author. I read her work and I'm very familiar with the book. It's very famous amongst the black girlies of Bookstagram and Booktube. This is Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie's The Things Around Your Neck. I didn't know it was a collection of stories. I don't like collection of stories, but surprisingly I enjoyed this collection. I guess it has everything to do with the author. And then I picked up this book because I know the author I know this book. It's been on my TBR for the longest of time. It's Positively Me by Nozibele Mayaba. Yeah, this is hectic. There's something funny about reading memoirs because, hey man, like, this is real life, there's some things that happen that that are not supposed to happen, but they happen, and you remember that, oh, this is actually not fiction, it's real life. I feel like her upbringing affected how she moved in relationships, but it's something that I wanted to break down in a written review, so please do stay tuned for that, but I'm not promising you anything. That's another thing that I'm doing this year. No promises. If you find the review, good. If not, it's fine. I got busy, life got in the way, I'm an adult. This is a book I picked up because of its color. I think the book cover is not pretty, but the color, I looked at it and I was like, hey, what a waste of pink. But anyways, this is Native Nostalgia by Dlamini. Oftentimes we hear people say apartheid was better. Like, I mean, we can all agree that it was inhumane. We can agree that black women were essayed, black men were treated like dogs. Like, it was unfair. But then some people will stand and be like, oh no, it was better. We had jobs. We had this. Yay. Like, I personally don't want to share my opinions on that because it'll feel like I am attacking people for praising the apartheid government, which I should. I have every right to. But the book explores those, conversations. Was apartheid better? Yeah, like, it explores them, and unlike me, it explores them from logic, research, and yeah. Picked it up because of its color, and I'm still reading it. I'm 2 pages in. I haven't given myself much time, but I can safely say it'll go down as one of the books I'll remember forever. Deeper Than Color by James. The reason I picked up this book is simply because of the synopsis. I read it. I was like, I need this book. It's about a man, I think, a black man who... Is it a black man? It's a man, though. Who moves to... Yeah. Moves to a different place, a different space, and it explores everything surrounding that. So I picked this up because of the synopsis. This is my first 2026 bookish video, and thank you guys for the warm welcome. Thank you for watching the video. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe,